Have you ever found yourself standing in a room wondering why you even walked in there? Or maybe you've been in the middle of telling a story and suddenly the next part just slips away. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. After retirement, a lot of us notice these little lapses more often. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just part of how the brain changes over time. But here's the good news. There are natural, simple ways to sharpen your mind and boost your alertness no matter your age. Staying mentally sharp isn't just about doing crossword puzzles or brain games, although those help too. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your brain's health in every way, from what you eat to how you move and even how you spend your quiet moments. And when you take small, consistent steps, the rewards are incredible. You feel more awake, more focused, and more in control of your day. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 natural ways you can boost your concentration and alertness and make the most of this exciting chapter of life. Think of it as tuning up the engine so you can keep cruising through life with clarity and confidence. Let's start with something simple, but surprisingly powerful: staying hydrated. I know it sounds basic. How many times have we been told to drink water? But here's the thing. Even mild dehydration can make you feel sluggish, foggy, and tired. It sneaks up on you, especially as we get older because our sense of thirst isn't as sharp as it used to be. Sometimes when you're feeling unfocused or a little off, it's not a memory problem. It's a water problem. A good habit is to keep a water bottle nearby and sip throughout the day, even if you're not particularly thirsty. You could flavor your water with a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water feels boring. And tea counts too. Herbal teas like peppermint or ginger can be refreshing and give your brain a little extra pep. Think of water as your brain's fuel. Without enough of it, everything slows down. With plenty of it, things start firing on all cylinders again. Now, once you've got your water habit flowing, it's time to look at how you're fueling your brain in another way, through your diet. Certain foods are like superchargers for your mind. Fresh berries, leafy greens, nuts, fatty fish like salmon. These aren't just healthy for your body, they're magic for your brain too. They help reduce inflammation, support healthy blood flow, and protect your brain cells from aging. Imagine starting your morning with a bowl of oatmeal sprinkled with blueberries and a handful of walnuts, or enjoying a lunch packed with leafy greens, olive oil, and a piece of grilled salmon. These aren't fancy changes, nor. They're simple choices that over time can make a huge difference in how sharp and focused you feel. Eating well doesn't have to mean complicated recipes or expensive ingredients. It's about small shifts, choosing foods that love you back. And speaking of small shifts, let's talk about movement. You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Exercise is good for you. But when it comes to concentration and alertness, it's not just about keeping your body strong. Moving your body gets your blood pumping, and that means more oxygen and nutrients flowing straight to your brain. Even just a short walk around the block can wake up your mind in amazing ways. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights to see benefits. A gentle morning stretch, a stroll through the park, dancing to your favorite oldies in the living room, it all counts. Movement is a signal to your brain that says, hey, we're alive and well. Time to be awake and alert. Plus, it's a great mood booster. It's hard to feel foggy or sluggish when your body is in motion and your heart is smiling. Now that we've looked at a few ways to naturally refresh your mind through hydration, nutrition, and movement, there's another powerful tool waiting for us. One that doesn't require lifting a finger but can make all the difference. You know, sometimes just stepping outside and letting the sunlight hit your face can work wonders. Nature has a beautiful way of waking up our senses, sharpening our minds and making us feel alive again. Spending time outdoors, even if it's just for a few minutes a day, can naturally lift your mood, boost vitamin D levels, and reignite that sense of curiosity about the world around you. Whether it's a morning walk, a little gardening, or sitting on a park bench and watching the birds, being in nature reminds your brain that life is vibrant, fresh, and full of energy. It's like giving your mind a gentle nudge saying, hey, stay awake, stay alert. There's so much more to experience. Now, speaking of staying awake and engaged, Let's talk about another incredibly powerful, yet often overlooked secret: hydration. It might sound too simple, but drinking enough water each day can make a huge difference in how sharp and alert you feel. Our brains are made up of about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can slow down thinking, make you feel foggy, and drain your energy without you even realizing it. It's easy to forget to drink water when you're not rushing around like you used to, but your brain still needs that steady supply. Try keeping a glass or bottle nearby as a little reminder. Sip on it throughout the day, and you'll be surprised how much more awake and mentally clear you'll start to feel. Sometimes, a small change like this doesn't seem big enough to matter, but trust me, it all adds up. Every little choice you make sends a message to your body and your mind. I care about you. I want you to stay strong. And that message grows stronger with each good habit you add to your day. Another wonderful and often underestimated way to sharpen your focus is to simply keep learning. Retirement doesn't mean retiring your mind. In fact, it's the perfect time to discover new passions, explore new ideas, and challenge yourself in ways that light you up inside. Whether it's taking up a new hobby, learning a new language, trying out painting, or diving into books you never had time to read before, every new experience builds new pathways in your brain. It keeps your mind flexible, alive, and full of curiosity. It's never too late to be a student of life, and you don't have to make it complicated. Even setting aside 20 minutes a day to read something new or watch a documentary on a topic you're curious about can work wonders. The goal isn't to master everything. It's to keep that beautiful brain of yours moving, stretching, growing. Like a muscle, your mind needs that gentle exercise to stay strong and sharp. Of course, as you explore these new experiences, it's important to also give yourself grace. Some days you'll feel more focused than others, and that's perfectly okay. You're not aiming for perfection. You're nurturing a lifelong relationship with your mind, treating it with kindness, patience, and a little bit of adventure. And that brings us to something deeply powerful. Something that doesn't just improve concentration, but touches every part of your life: mindfulness. Learning to be present, truly present in the moment, is a beautiful gift you can give yourself. It might sound a little mysterious if you've never practiced it before, but mindfulness is simply the art of paying attention, feeling the breeze on your skin, noticing the warmth of your teacup in your hand, really listening when someone is speaking, instead of letting your mind race ahead. When you practice mindfulness, even for a few minutes a day, you teach your brain to slow down, to focus, to notice. It strengthens your ability to concentrate naturally, because you're practicing staying connected to now instead of getting lost in the noise. It can be as simple as sitting quietly and taking a few deep breaths, paying attention only to the feeling of the air moving in and out of your body. No pressure, no judgment, just presence. Each of these small steps, embracing nature, staying hydrated, continuing to learn, and practicing mindfulness, build on each other. They gently guide your mind back to its natural state of clarity and alertness, reminding you that no matter your age, your best days of growth, joy, and discovery are still ahead. Another beautiful way to sharpen your mind and boost your energy is by moving your body, just a little every day. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours at the gym to feel the difference. Simple movement, like stretching, walking, dancing to your favorite song, or even gentle yoga, helps increase blood flow to the brain, delivering fresh oxygen and nutrients that wake up your thinking and sharpen your senses. Movement isn't just exercise, it's a celebration of life. It reminds your body and mind that you are here, you are vibrant, and you have so much still to experience. Even 5 or 10 minutes of light movement can clear away mental fog and lift your spirits. The key is to find something you enjoy, something that makes you smile, something that feels good. When movement is fun, it becomes a gift you look forward to, not a chore you have to check off a list. And while you're moving and nourishing your body, don't forget about the magic of good sleep. It's easy to overlook, but quality sleep is one of the most powerful tools you have to stay mentally sharp and alert. During sleep, your brain does important housekeeping. It clears out waste, strengthens memories, and resets itself for the new day. Without enough restful sleep, it's like trying to run a marathon on an empty tank. Creating a simple bedtime routine can make a world of difference. Maybe it's turning off screens an hour before bed, sipping a calming tea, reading a few pages of a favorite book, or just sitting quietly and reflecting on the good things from your day. Give yourself permission to rest, deeply, fully, knowing that rest is not a luxury. It's essential to keeping your mind strong and vibrant. And finally, one of the most heartwarming ways to stay mentally sharp and connected is through meaningful, social connections. Spending time with people who lift you up, who listen, who laugh with you. This nourishes your brain just as much as any exercise or good night's sleep. Conversations, laughter, and shared moments stimulate your mind, spark new thoughts, and remind you that you are part of something bigger. Even a simple phone call, a visit with a friend, joining a club, or volunteering for a cause you care about can breathe new energy into your days. These connections aren't just good for your heart, they're a lifeline for your mind too. Because here's the truth: growth, connection, and joy don't have an expiration date. They are available to you every single day, in every simple choice you make. Whether it's stepping outside for fresh air, drinking a little more water, learning something new, practicing mindfulness, moving your body, honoring your need for sleep, or reaching out to someone you care about, each action is a powerful statement. A statement that says, I'm still growing, I'm still discovering, I'm still living fully. And that, my friend, is a beautiful thing.